Do you intend to have a game tomorrow which is on the offensive or on the defensive? What is your technique?
Tomorrow I'm a realist, and tomorrow we will play against a very strong team. For us, this match tomorrow is more to learn. This is what I wanted to change in Moldova, that we adapt more to the high level of international football. And therefore we choose to play against Italy. And if I would be naive and play very offensive, then maybe the same will happen what happened to Armenia here. They get 9, and therefore we will have tomorrow a balanced game.
So I was wondering whether there is a characteristic that you love more about the Italian national team. Maybe about our head coach, Mr. Roberto Mancini, or maybe is there a player that you love, or coach that you love, a situation that you like about the Italian national team?
You know, my origin is from Turkey, and you know, a lot of coaches and players from Italy played in Turkey. Also, Mancini was a coach in Turkey. Therefore, we have close relationship. And about the work of Roberto Mancini, I have to say he has done a great work in the national team. Why? Because Italy is more famous for successful football. This means not really very attractive, more successful football. But with Roberto Mancini now you have a different style of play, where many options offensive, very offensive, balanced with high pressing. This means also high contra pressing, a very let's say top style of modern football. And therefore now at this moment for me Italy is one of the best teams in the world. Coming to the Italian football in general, you had a time where the Italian football was going down, but I see now that it's going again to the top. You have a lot of very talented also young players, and you have now at this moment a very balanced team between young and experienced players. Therefore for me Italy is one of the top favorites for the European Championship.
How can you make Italy, how can you put Italy in a hot spot tomorrow? Is there anything you can do to, put them in a difficult situation?
Of course, first of all, Italy has a high tempo, and we have to adapt to this tempo and to do the same contra-pressing. If we are able to do the same contra-pressing, then we will stay in the match. But if we are not able to put them under pressure, then they will use their capacity, their technical capacity. They will use the double passes with their fast players, and then we will have big trouble. Therefore, for us, it will be very important tomorrow to stay very compact and united as a team, and to press Italy as much as we can.
My question maybe might sound a little bit banal, but we are living an emergency situation because of the COVID situation. How do you see, as a man of coming from the field of football, what can be perceived maybe as a defeat, as Italy tomorrow will play with only 1,000 spectators in the stadium?
This is for all of us who love football a big problem, because it is like there's a salt in the soup. It's missing. Without fans, also the concentration, motivation for everybody on the field is going down. And therefore it is a problem, but we face this problem all around the world. And I hope in short time that it will be possible to go back in the stadiums, because we need football and the people need also football.
We have some questions from Moldavian media. They are not here, but they sent some questions for Mr. Firat. So sorry, but I will ask. We have from ProTV Chișinău, Adrian Său. Question is, are you going, Mr. Firat, to make some changes, big changes in the first 11 compared to the last matches in Nations League?
Of course, we have now a different situation. We will play 3 matches in 1 week, and this is for our team too much. Therefore, we will have a lot of changes in these 3 matches. I will give more players a chance. Tomorrow we will have the opportunity to with 6 substitutions. But I have to find a way that we stay in a balance. I can't concentrate on one match. I have 3 difficult matches in front of me. Therefore, I will try my best to have everything in balance.
Next question is from our broadcasters, Prime TV, Vitaly Maestru. His question is, can you tell us, Mr. Firat, how it's the atmosphere in the team, how the players are feeling, and are we capable to produce tomorrow a surprise, because we know that Italy didn't lose for 18 matches?
The atmosphere in the team is quite well. They look also motivated, the boys. I don't see there any problem. But about Italy, you have not to see only that they didn't lose for so long time. I think in the last 2.5 years they win nearly all matches, and therefore I am not. I try to be always realistic, and the main point for tomorrow will be to make Italy as much as possible problems.
Next question is from Lubomir Madan, Radio Moldova. So his question is that tomorrow match is one of important friendly matches in the history of the national team of Moldova to play against the world champion. It's an honor for our team, and if we will have some good results tomorrow in the matches against Greece and Slovenia, the cost of the players of the national team will rise for sure, his opinion.
Of course, if any football team in the world has success as team, of course, then the players will be more interesting. This is what I try also to explain my players. And if we will start to have the results we want, of course, then they will have also the opportunity to go to better teams and better leagues.
Next question is from Sergei Lisevich, Sports MD. His question is, we all from Moldova will look after this match tomorrow against a big team, but the question is, will we have enough forces after the match against Italy to play matches against Greece and Slovenia, because only 7 days and we have to play 3 matches. It's very hard for our national team.
Of course, it is for us very hard because our players are not used to play in short time many matches. This is the reason why I said before also I will use the substitutions, and I will try a way to find a balance in all 3 matches. This means I don't think that so many players will play in all 3 matches.
Next question from Nikita Yakovlev, moldfootball.com. His question is, tell us please your feeling, these matches against Greece and Slovenia will be harder or easier compared to matches in September?
No, there is no way that in an international match that something can be easier. It's always hard, especially for a team like us where we try to build up something and we are playing all the time against really good teams. We try to learn, but we have to push always for the maximum and to not get really hard defeats. Therefore, for us, it's like I said, a time to learn, and for sure in future it will be easier for us.
Allora, conosci bene il campionato italiano, volevo capire intanto chi conosci fra i convocati di Mancini questa volta, sicuramente Barella, ma se hai qualcuno insomma che conosci meglio.
Sì, a parte Nicolò ci sono anche Cranio, ci sono anche altri, ovviamente tutti li conosco che ci incontriamo in campo, quindi li conosco molto bene, quindi posso preparare con mister un po', dargli più informazioni se serve, quindi sappiamo già che squadra incontriamo.
Sì, ciao Artur, buonasera. Ti chiedo, il CT della Nazionale oggi e ieri Florenzi ha detto che si aspetta la vostra squadra molto chiusa. Sì, lo sto facendo a giocare, ho salutato Artur, si chiama Artur. Ti stavo dicendo se giocherete così, cioè ti attendi una tua squadra molto chiusa in fase di ripartenza o ti aspetti anche un po' di coraggio? Volete provare a sfidare, visto che non giocheranno i titolarissimi, a viso aperto? Grazie.
Va bene, prima di tutto non abbiamo parlato con mister, non sappiamo ancora le indicazioni, quindi come ci siamo incontrati tutti oggi abbiamo avuto poco tempo e domani mattina sicuramente si parlerà per preparare al meglio la partita.
Întrebări? Questions? Pentru Artur?
Domande.
Volevo chiedere che cosa le hai detto di consiglio, visto che sei prezioso per il tuo
Però
allenatore.
non abbiamo parlato ancora di questa cosa.
Lo farai quindi?
Sì,
Il
se non
cranio
mi
di
chiederà.
Barella, gli darai qualche consiglio?
Però secondo me li conosce molto bene perché stanno seguendo tutti il campionato italiano, quindi non credo che gli servirà il mio aiuto.
Artur, credo che tu sia anche un appassionato di calcio. C'è una cosa più delle altre di questa nazionale, un giocatore che più degli altri ti piace osservare, magari anche un esterno offensivo, visto che lo sei anche tu?
Sì, la nazionale è una cosa molto, molto particolare, un soggetto molto delicato per me perché non sto dimenticando da dove sono partito e sono veramente orgoglioso di dire che sono dalla Moldavia. Voglio dire anche di più perché con l'arrivo del mister le cose si sono cambiate per bene, ci ha portato entusiasmo che mancava e poi una cosa molto importante è che lo sa cosa è importante per un giocatore e lo sa il momento giusto di parlargli e dargli qualcosa in più che non abbiamo avuto finora. È vero che ci sono stati momenti di difficoltà come l'anno scorso, parlo di me ovviamente perché ci sono stati dei momenti delicati, però come ho detto con l'arrivo del mister le cose sono cambiate per bene.